do damage or penetration. I'll probably end up taking damage. Although it slows the speed down? That's interesting. Man, I feel like I probably need to back up here because this is leading me through different doorways. Let's finish clearing back here. Let's try out our new ability. Oh, that was definitely cool. Okay, that's interesting. I'll definitely level it up some more. That's locked door. Nice, Lego. Welcome aboard.
Not enough energy.
Ooh. Health potion. What's this here? Initial batches showed shapeshifting properties. Ooh, shapeshifting properties. No, 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 no. Glowing concoction churns and bubbles inside the cauldron, giving off a caustic reek. A recipe lies beside it with all the ingredients crossed out except one, 8 ounces of poisonous spider excretion. Well, I think that means I need 8 spider secretions. I wonder how many I have right now. Repository. I have 8. Let's see what happens when I fill it up. Add 8 ounces of poisonous spider excretion. Boatload of XP and 10 extra energy. Cool, that was a bonus. Alright, I can unlock this door. I have another attribute point. Go agility again. Let's get to rank 3 of ice next. This must be another exit. Because we were on the edge, we were like on the edge of a town or something. Oh shit, we're a long way away.
Need more energy.
I'm gonna have to check out. Ooh, nasty spiders. I'm gonna have to check out the rain of arrows though, because this is interesting, but I don't really feel like barrage is that cool. At the same time though, I already have an AOE with lightning, so I don't know that I necessarily need an AOE. The man smiles jauntily as you approach and gestures towards a crate full of barely identifiable muddy gear. So, oh, mystery stuff. What is he? So it's coin. Well, let's hold on to that for a second. Yeah, I could sell all these. I don't really see as any of these are being that good.
Take one last look.
I
I
mean, picking up streaming, if they're serious about it,
won't be able to keep it open much longer.
if your friend is serious
Nobody
about it,
but
I have a
Itkians is
series
fool
on
enough to
YouTube
come this way.
called How to Make a Living as a Content Creator and a Streamer. We're 7 or 8 episodes in right now. But it's not something that's you're not gonna see results for 2 to 3 years, generally speaking. So if they're willing to put in 2 to 3 years into doing it, then it's totally something you can do if you're already retired from your main job and you're looking for something to do with your spare time. Let's see here. That would be such a huge increase in damage. 49 to 55. This guy does he sell a mystery bow? There it is, mystery bow. Oh, it's green. Why is it green? Of course it's a heavy bow. So I'm assuming I would need to spend coin again to try to get a version that I could use. And some of them might be randoms that I can't use. Alright, there's one. So okay, so I mean, I don't spend money on anything else at the moment, so let's blow all my money on bows. Why not? Yeah, there's a playlist, like Burlack said. I think we're 7 or 8 episodes in right now. I've still got probably another 4 or 5 episodes that I can do just off the questions that people have asked. I'm not doing them every day anymore, though. I'm doing them like maybe once a week. Screw it. Let's just spend all my money. Alright. So, strike damage, ailment speed, cast speed. I will definitely take the cast speed. Thank you very much. The green bow is good, but I would need so much.
What can I get you?
Yeah, if he's already, if he's at the point where he can survive without an earnable income, all it takes is just a couple of years, 2 to 3 years of building up to get it to the point where you're making an income with streaming. No, hang on. I didn't mean to click it. 650. I think that was really the only thing he had that was worth it. A helmet? I could try to good for a good helm. That's a nice helm. For sure. Ooh, it even looks cool. Interesting color. Alright, well that was worth it. I mean, what else do I need money for? Someone asked on Twitch, is this a game where once you beat it, it's done? Any replayability or randomness to it? Well, there's no random. It's all handcrafted. There's no procedural generation in this game. The replayability is coming back and trying different builds and different specs. But it's always going to be the same story, the same maps. You'll get different loot. Supplicants who wish to make an offering to Plutos must place 100 gold in the box. No more, no less. Let's do it. And of course we got nothing in return because this was a dirty thief. Yeah, it's no different than any of the older ARPGs in the sense that the replayability is in you're trying a different build, you're getting different gear sets, you're trying different combinations of things, but the maps are the same, the story is the same. Heck is a Zeiston? It's a heavy spear. Burlak said, I personally didn't understand how much work was necessary, neither did my son. He had this idea he could just become a streamer overnight. That's just not reality. No. Yeah, it's definitely, especially if you want to be competitive with other people. So I made a joking video the other day. Because it's been a couple of weeks ago, maybe. Middle of last month, I did a short for Instagram and TikTok, and I was talking about like the grind, and I was looking at like Carnage, what he had produced on a day in a 24-hour cycle on his YouTube channel, and he had produced 23 videos and 2 live streams in a 24-hour period of time. It was like, I think it was like 6 or 7 hours of live streams and like 24 videos or something like that. And I had done 23 videos, and I was like an hour less stream time. And I was talking about, like, Carnage has a team of editors. I don't. I do it all myself. So, but Ko has spent 12 years building up to where he is today. And he has, a few million followers across all of his social media, and he gets, 15,000 people watching his big streams and, a couple thousand on his small streams. I get, 60, 80 people on my small streams, and I get 300 to 700 on my big streams. But I'm one dude. But in order for me to keep up with Co Carnage, I have to act like I'm Co Carnage. And if I don't do that, I get lost in the mucky muck of other people putting out lots of content. Because guess what? It's a very low-hanging, in the sense that anybody can sit down and sit in front of a camera and play a video game. That is not difficult. Not at all. It is not hard to sit in front of a camera and play a video game. What is hard is showing up when you have a toothache and still smiling and being entertaining. What is hard is sitting here when you have a leg injury and being entertaining. Sitting here when your cat died and you're depressed and you don't want to be on stream and you're still here doing this because you got to be entertaining. Because you have people who have paid money to support you as a content creator. They're paying you for subscriptions on Twitch, or they're paying you for memberships on YouTube. You have people who tune in every single day and give you their watch time. You have sponsors who pay you to do things. You have all of these commitments if you treat it like a business. But the other reality is, like, if you don't treat it like a business, you're never going to go anywhere. Like, if all you ever do is just do it in your spare time and it's for fun, is he wanting to come in here? Does mommy need to go put... He was in here all day yesterday. She hasn't been in here for a week. He can deal with being outside for a day and let her be in here for a little while. Anyway, yes, it's a lot of work. Like, the hard part is not sitting in front of the camera and playing the video game. That's the easy part. The hard part is all your video editing, all your short creation, short clipping, coming in, doing all your own thumbnails, doing all of your own, like, cutting all your streams down into content clips, making the guides and all that other stuff. Like, it's, like I said, if I'm not sleeping, I'm here at the desk doing this, and that's what it takes if you're going to be successful at this.
Not enough energy.
And I haven't even talked about the mental part, because you guys are here day in and day out, have seen the amount of trolls that we get. It's not every day, but it's a regular occurrence. Like, the bigger I've gotten, the more trolls I get. And the stuff you guys see on stream is so tame compared to the stuff that I wake up to every morning. And I log onto YouTube, and I've got like 30 to 50 minimum comments that YouTube has held. And so YouTube has automatically moderated those comments because they've detected something in those comments that might be racist, it might be hateful, it might be misogynist, it might be in some way, shape, or form offensive. And so they've held that content. And probably about 85 to 90% of those are legitimately held for a good reason, but there are some that have gotten held because someone spelled a word wrong, or they used a word that in the proper context was not an offensive word. And so I have to spend every single day getting up in the morning and clearing that out. And that shit right there, going through those types of commentaries, if you don't have... My wife came in here and actually said this on stream a couple days ago. She was commenting on how she's very grateful that I have a strong will, because for many people that would cause them to want to unalive themselves, because it's just the amount of hate and vitriol that you have to put up with on a daily basis when you're in the public eye and people are jealous of what you're doing and they're just trolling you to be dipshits. Like, it's if you can't handle the heat, stay out of the kitchen. It's definitely that type of a scenario. And certain people who have, uh, medical issues related to their mental health, like this is not a good job for some people because you're gonna have to put up with stuff that people say. And no matter who you are, the old adage, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. That is not true. Words definitely sting. The difference, and what has helped me navigate that, and this will go into the video when I record that video, is I turn the trolls around. I use the trolls, and I take their hatred and their anger and their dipshit assholery, and I turn it into YouTube shorts, and I turn it into TikTok shorts, and I turn it into Instagram shorts, and I make money off of it. But it's not everyone has the mental fortitude to be able to deal with that aspect of streaming. So that episode will come out soon for the how to make a living at this series, because it's a legit thing. Like, and I've been teaching my brother a lot too, Burlak. So my brother, his TikTok has been growing pretty well. He's up to, I think he's getting close to 20,000 followers on his TikTok now. He's been monetized for about a year. And just, that's the only way you could deal with it, is you just clap back. Just clap back. Like, it's literally just angry people living in their mom's basements. And it's really easy. One thing I'm very, very good at is the passive aggressive. I love calling people honey and sweetie when they get mad. Because the moment you start calling people honey and sweetie when they get pissed off, it triggers. And I would say probably 80% of the trolls can't handle when you call them honey or sweetie, and they have to come back. And they have to come back. And they have to come back. And every time, if you go back far enough on my YouTube channel, I used to use this phrase. Cha-ching. Anytime a troll would respond, I would literally copy paste. Cha-ching, cha-ching. That's the word, cha-ching. I would just put cha-ching, ka-ching, because every time they comment, I'm making a penny. The algorithm pushes my content higher. I'm earning followers. I'm getting an algorithm boost. I'm getting money. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. And once you can get that part of it, the rest of it's easy, because then it's like, oh, you're coming at me with edgelord anger.
This gate opens only for the chosen. Which are you? Chicken, harpy, or human?
That's right. Imagine their faces getting red. It'd be like, yeah. Triptolemus trips on casters can eat cantrips.
Now, why didn't you say so to begin with? Come in. Come in.
Es porque la está enojada. Ooh, Pan's Vineyard.
Welcome, friend. You won't need those weapons here. Pan's Grove is a peaceful place.
This guy's drugged out of his mind.
You can't see me. I pick soot. You found me. Bet you won't find me next time.
Come here, little human. If you want to stay, you have to play. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I love meeting new people.
Big fan of the depiction
What is
of
it
Pan
you
here.
want from the wise, the generous, the beautiful, the talented Pan?
Need to reach the Morai.
Blah, blah, blah. Boring.
Although, I would like to see the Moirai's faces when a mortal walks into their realm.
Moirai. I have to put that pronunciation.
Let's make a deal. Everyone who wishes to remain in my grove must enter the Cave of Pan and complete the ritual there.
Oh, did I catch you guys? Oh, well, hang on a second.
That would be
Okay, so I talked about this, it was maybe a week ago. I had this guy on this Instagram video. There are 51 comments on this video, on Instagram, right? 51 comments on this video. All of them are one dude, going back and forth with me, and he was obsessed. He was obsessed with the fact, he's like, there's no way you're making a full-time living with this. There's no way you're making full-time living. You're lying. You're lying to everyone. There's no way you're full-time. I've seen your numbers. There's no way. Your videos only get X amount of traffic. There's no way you're making a full-time living. And there was some back and forth, and then, he kept repeating the same thing, and I kept repeating, thanks for the engagement, whatever. And then at some point, I linked him to my income report for June, which was our biggest month ever. And that's a paywall video. That's behind the channel memberships on YouTube. And he came back, he got pissed, and he came back and he said, I don't even remember exactly what was said, a few more comments, and I just kept linking him over and over. Every single comment, I would literally copy and paste. Analytics reports and income reports are on YouTube, and I would drop a link to the video. And like the fourth or fifth one, he came back, he got pissed, and he said something along the lines of, there's no way I would pay for anything. I wouldn't even watch it for free. And then he made a comment about my wife's hoo-ha. Something along the lines of, my wife gives her hoo-ha away for free, which is what you should be doing with your videos. And I went, okay, the moment you get a troll to insult you personally, your family members personally, or your wife personally, you've won the battle. Because now it's no longer about the back and forth. They're insulting you. You've broken them. You've literally broken them. And it's the coolest feeling ever to know that you have broken someone mentally. It is a justifiably amazing feeling to go, oh, bitch, I won. Like, I broke you. You insulted my wife. You literally insulted my wife's hoo-ha. And so the comment got reported. He got a slap on the wrist. His comment got nuked. And then it was radio silence for like 24 hours. So I waited 24 hours and he still hadn't seen it, and I went back and I poked him again. And I said, hey, if you need I'm paraphrasing. I was like, if you need any help deciphering the analytics reports, let me know. I'm always happy to help someone out learn how to do this for a living full time. Oh, and he came back hard and heavy. Oh, you just really did. You couldn't handle that last comment, could you? Yeah, nah. And I just kept the same pattern of like, analytics reports are here. Here's the link, and like 5 or 6 times. And his last comment was, he said, how many viewers did you have on your live stream this morning? And I just linked him to the income report. I was like, analytics reports and income reports are at the end of every month. And he kept going on about traffic. And like the 4th or 5th time he says, the only way I would ever watch one of your live streams is if your numbers ever get to be more than what your wife's OnlyFans streams are. And I was like, I got you again. Like, I got you for like another 10 or 15 comments, and you fell for it again. You insulted my wife like the second time, and then that comment also got nuked by Instagram, and he got another slap on the wrist. And I don't know how many slaps on the wrist Instagram will give you before they delete your account or ban you or whatever the case may be. But it's like, it is so easy to bait those types of people because they don't have anything up here. There's nothing up here. And so once you learn how to manipulate those people, it becomes a game. So for me, there are days when it certainly can get to you that, matter of fact, I ought to just clip this whole segment out and have this be the episode on Anyway, it's an easy target. You just have to turn it on them and manipulate them. And once you know how to manipulate a troll, it's very easy to get them to do your bidding. And that's the other. I'll use that phrase a lot too. Is when somebody will fire back 3 or 4 times and they're being all pissy, I'll be like, thanks for doing exactly what I wanted you to in the first place, which is click the link, drop a comment, and push my content higher in the algorithm. You're my #1 super fan. Thank you so much for your support. And it always gets them every time. Ah, you're just an asshole. Ah. I love my day job. On that note, everybody, though, I am going to go ahead and wrap up, I think. Let me check something before I decide whether or not I'm wrapping up. We need to... I think the Xbox just turned on. I can't actually hear it. I need to go see if the Alien Fire Team is available yet. Because usually these Game Pass games don't come out until like 10 or 11. Yeah, I don't think it's ready for download today. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here, everybody. That's a good place. We've been going for about 5 hours. That's a good place to call it. We'll start off with that tomorrow. I will definitely be playing more of Titan's Quest tomorrow. Same time, same place, and we're gonna be working on. I'll probably play Titan Quest until I finish whatever's here, and then that'll be my run of that. We're still working on Tales of the Shire. We've got some more Knights of the Old Republic, which I've been doing a retro playthrough of in the afternoon. We're going to be playing Alien Fireteam Elite today at some point in the afternoon, whenever it's available for download. And then tomorrow, the new Aliens Earth show starts airing, and I will be reviewing that show on top of the other shows that I'm reviewing on YouTube. So if you're following along on Twitch right now, don't forget to head over to the YouTube channel because everything in between happens there. There is a Homestead channel. I actually need to go outside and check on Raquel because she's birthing. What's the word for when they're having, when the eggs are hatching? It's not birthing. I don't know why I just said that. All of her eggs are hatching. I'll be playing Dune this week. Yes, because there's a new drops campaign starting soon. This week. I don't think they've done the patch yet though. Patch is tonight maybe. But yeah, there's a big patch coming this week, so I'll have news about that, and then we will be playing some Dune later this week for 3 to 5 days. We'll probably stream some Dune since the new drops campaign will be happening. So stay tuned for that, everybody. Catch you next time. I should be live. Like I said, I don't know when the Aliens game is dropping, but I'll probably just be back this afternoon at some point. So I'll see you then. Hatching. Yes, I don't know why my brain couldn't remember that word.